In this video, I would like to show you how you can promote yourself on Facebook. And what we're going to have a look at is Facebook ads. But before we do that, I just want to show you the power of your own page. Now, for instance, this is my page right now. This is my official page. This is where everyone can find me. I currently have around, I think, 25,000 followers. So yeah, 24,000 followers, I think 24,920 followers. And for me personally, one of my most powerful business tools is my page. So for instance, I have dozens of people who look at my content, who view my content, and who are interested in what I am doing. And of course, all the time also, I get messages. I get messages from people who want to work together with me, who want me to do consulting for them. So basically, a lot of people from many different areas. So whether it's in the consulting area, whether it's in the online teaching area, people are coming to me through my Facebook page. So I personally think that building your Facebook page is probably one of the most important things you can do. Nevertheless, right now, the Facebook algorithm is slowly giving your Facebook page less and less power. Now, what does it mean? Well, it basically means that your Facebook page or the posts of your Facebook page don't really reach a lot of people anymore. Not as many people as they did or as it did a while back. So is it still worth it? Is it still worth building a Facebook page? Yes, of course it still is. But how exactly can you build a Facebook page and at the same time acquire customers? Well, the only thing that you really need to do is you need to create effective Facebook ads. So let's actually go into Facebook ads. We click up here on this little arrow and then we scroll down and click on create ads. So let's click on create ads, and then what we want to do is we want to create, for instance, an engagement ad. So, okay, this is actually an ad that I create. All right, there we go. So what we can do, for instance, is we can create a so-called traffic ad. We can create an engagement ad. We can create an app ad that, well, hopefully gets us app installs, video views, lead generation, messages, conversions, catalog sales, and so on and so on. Now, what we can do is we can focus on engagement or on messages. And what I want to do with you right now is actually I want to focus with you on messages. Let's go with messages first of all, and then in the next video I'm going to show you how to create an engagement ad. So let's call this one messages or consulting. Let's call this consulting messages. Consulting messages, and let's click on continue. Now what you can see over here is the campaign, the ad set, and then the ad. Now what we first of all do is we set the objective. What exactly do we want? And then afterwards the ad set basically is how the ad looks like, which kind of people we target. So basically the target group is then here in the ad set, and then afterwards we create the actual ad. So which image, for instance, should we use? Which video? And so on and so on. Now, up here we got the ad set name. Let's actually leave it like that. I really don't care what the name is, so let's just, leave it like that. Then down here, messages. Choose an ad type that will direct people to Messenger. So for instance, we have here click to Messenger, open Messenger conversations from ads, or right here sponsored message, send messages to existing conversations. But this doesn't really matter. Let's actually go with this one, click to Messenger. So basically people see an ad and then they click on the ad and automatically it opens, let's say, a message to the page. So basically if they need a consulting done, then they can just simply open the message and they can send a message to me directly. All right, so what we want to do is we want to create an audience. We want to look for people who are interested in us or in our services. And up here we can see already that this is the audience size. Currently we're targeting 34 million people, which is much too much. We want to bring this down to, let's say, over here. It's difficult to get it to super specific, but to have it at least like over here somewhere is good. So now what we want to do is we want to create a new audience. So what we want to do down here is, first of all, we want to create, or we want to basically set up let's say, a certain location. So we delete, first of all, Germany, and I only want to target people, let's say, from the United States. And I can give you one very simple advice right here, and that is to, first of all, of course, include the entire country, include the United States. But now what you need to do is you need to exclude the state of California, because California is very, very expensive to advertise in. So I'm just going to exclude this one right here. So when we, for instance, go out, then we can see, all right, we target the entire United States except this little part right here, except the state of California. So then over here, the age would be, let's say, 27 to, let's go with maybe 58 or something like that. And then we only want to target, let's say, men, because, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Let's actually target both genders. And then the languages, we only want to target people who speak English and then US. And then we can now create the so-called detailed targeting. So these are basically interests that people have or don't have. So right now what I'm going to type in are things that people might be interested in. So when we create this ad, of course, we need to have in mind, all right, what exactly are we selling? And for instance, what I want to do with you right now is I want to sell, let's say, online marketing services. Online marketing services, and we type in, for instance, restaurants. We only want to target that to restaurant owners. Let's see if it gives us restaurant owner. All right, interest, 675 people. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too small. So let's actually go with another one, restaurant owner. Let's see. Job title, 8,793 people. That's actually very specific. So maybe I'm going to go with that. Yep, restaurant owner. I only want to target these people, restaurant owner. Right now I can, narrow the audience. For instance, I can say, all right, I only want restaurant owners who are interested in, let's say, Facebook ads. Who are interested in Facebook. Let's go with that. And as you can see, the reach didn't really get smaller, I think. Let's actually take that out again. Yeah, the reach stayed the same. So I'm just going to leave it like that. We actually hit it perfectly. We have a very specific audience, which is good. And then we scroll down. And right here, we now got the placements, automatic placements. I only can give you as a recommendation to always click on edit placements. This is then basically where your ad is going to be showed at. And I always like to take out Instagram feeds. I like to take out the messenger feeds. I only want to have it in the feed on Facebook directly, so in the normal news feed, because this is, first of all, the most effective place to advertise in, and also is the cheapest way. All right, so then let's scroll down and let's set the daily budget. I'm going to leave it at $10. And this one right here, just to remind you, specific mobile devices and operating systems. For instance, when you want to sell an app or something like that, you want to, only get people who use Android devices or who use, let's say, iOS devices. But because we are selling basically online marketing, we don't want to click anything there. We just want to leave it at all my mobile devices. And then we click on continue. So the ad is now being run continuously for $5 per day. So what we want to do right now is we want to create a so-called single ad. Single ad are very, very effective. You can, of course, create different kinds of ads. They are so-called carousel ads, which basically is an ad with multiple pictures, let's say, and multiple offers. Then single video, which is just a single video. And then, of course, a slideshow, like looping videos and images and all of that. But I always like to go with a single image because I think it speaks the most. It's not that, it's very focused. I don't like single video, I don't like carousel, I don't like slideshow. I mean, they're good, they work for certain purposes, but not for selling your consulting services. So we're going to put in here consulting, we're going to put in here then the single image for a consulting business. And what you want to do is you want to create an image that speaks to a customer. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open canva.com. And I love Canva. Canva is a tool with which you can create, for instance, images for your Facebook ads, for instance, let's say for your social media post, whatever. And I think actually there's a specific Facebook ads post or Facebook ads, let's say, image size. But if not, we're just going to use the YouTube thumbnail. I think that should be fine as well. I think, yeah, we're going to use, oh, there we go, Facebook ad. So let's actually pick this one right here. And then let's create our ad. So what we want to do is, for instance, over here, we can pick one of the existing themes and then we can drag them in here and then just work with them a little bit. But what we really want to do is we want people to just click on the button to open a message. So we want people to, as soon as possible, get in contact with us. And when we put an image in here, we need an arrow or something like that going to the right lower corner to send message, so that people send us a message. So let's actually see. I think there's no proper template right here. So let's actually go with some of the images that I uploaded. I'm just going to go for a random image right now. Let's actually change the background to, let's say, this color right here, or this color. And then we open, let's say, this one right here, this image. So the people see my face. I always like to show like a headshot photo because I think it shows that you're open. So let's leave it like that. And I think the background, it looks terrible. I'm just going to do it very quickly right now. But when you create such a photo, it is very important that it's meaningful, that people, look at it and they're like, oh, that looks interesting. I should pay attention to that. So let's actually change the background perhaps to something related to food. Of course, this looks horrible. I don't know. Let's go with this one because it's quite flashy and people might be actually clicking on it. So then let's click on text and let's add some text to it. So we can, for instance, add a headline right here and we can say, need online marketing for your restaurant. Okay, we need to change this now to white, the white color. There we go. And I think we should change the font maybe to something blocky maybe. Because, people look at it and they read it. And then I'm going to just say, send us a message here. Send us a message. Like that. And then we're actually done. So let's make this perhaps a little bit smaller. Maybe to size 36. And let's see, I think they actually have arrows right here. So yeah, I think they might have an arrow or just something that is similar. And you want something to point down there. So let's go actually with this one right here. And let's turn this a little bit like this, I think. Make this a little bit smaller and then drag it over here. And this is so simple. This truly is simple. So for instance, if you want to change the background to something that is perhaps a little bit, nicer to look at, you can at any given time change it over here. You want to perhaps have something that's a little bit darker like this, so the contrast is a little bit stronger. And then you can say, need online marketing for your restaurant, send us a message. And then this points to this place right here, to send message. So what we now want to do is we want to click on download and then want to click on PNG, recommended. And now this is downloading, and afterwards what we need to do is we need to upload this image into our Facebook ad. So again, this might take a couple of seconds, but there we go. Let's close this for a second and let's open this image. Let's actually save it somewhere we can find it quickly. Okay, and now we go back into our Facebook Ads Manager and we upload a photo. So let's actually go with this one right here that we just created. Let's upload this one, and then in just a second you will see it down here. I hope actually it's quite good. Imagine this one would go down here and it would just show send message. So then afterwards what we want to do is you want to add a headline. And I would just go with the same question. Need online marketing for your restaurant. We offer, or send us a free message right now. Or book a free consulting. Book a free consulting session right now. And then this is basically what it says. Book a free consulting session right now. Need online marketing for your restaurant? Send us a message. And then right here it says again, need online marketing for your restaurant. And then we are actually done. We are actually done with the ad. This is how it looks like. And then we scroll down and right now it says message setup. And we can, for instance, add like a template, and this is the format. Hi Leon, thanks for contacting us. How can we help you? So this, for instance, is then what this person receives. So it says right here, hi Leon, thanks for contacting us. How can we help you? And this is basically what it shows. And then afterwards, people can send a message to this thread right here, basically to this chat. So it says over here, the image. We want to write the same question again. Need online marketing for your restaurant. And then the subtitle is book a free consultation now. Actually, I think I wrote consulting session up here, so let's actually change that to consultation. All right. Consultation. There we go. And then we can click on confirm, and I think we didn't forget anything. So we then click on confirm, and then we are done with our ad. So as you can see, right now it is confirming our items. Right now it says your ad's reach is quite small, but that is actually quite good. So it says right now your items have been confirmed. You'll receive a notification once your ads are reviewed. And then as soon as this is done, you can just go up here and you can click on your personal ad account, or you can just simply click down here on close. And then afterwards, it will show you the ads that you're running right now. For instance, I've been running now an ad for a long time that generated 2,261 page likes only for $18. So if you need help with that, call me. This is, for instance, what I did for a client. And then right here, consulting messages. Well, basically, this is the one that we just created. So again, it is very simple, but it's extremely powerful, very, very helpful for your business, and will land you a lot of messages and a lot of consulting deals. All right, that was it now here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next one.